My name is Wendy White, and I'm founder of Let's Choose Love. And if you go over here, you can kind of check it out a little bit. We have a Love Hub event here tonight. We're a nonprofit movement based here in Nashville, North Carolina. We are very excited about this show. So one of the things our nonprofit does is we envision a world where love rules. And one way we support that is we give out mini grants around the country to individuals who are using their time and their talent and their passion to make a difference in the world. And so, yeah, it's really cool, huh? And Rebecca Folsom was one of our very first Let's Choose Love grantees. She was working on an album called Sanctuary to give voice to the undervoiced. And so she went into prisons and worked with the unhoused and people that are, in drug rehab to get their stories and co-create songs that are all part of her album called Sanctuary. And this is part of the design for Sanctuary. So I don't always walk around Asheville this blingy, but it's kind of fun for tonight. So that's her album, and she'll be here a little bit. She's in for the second set. You're in for such a treat with her, and we're really excited to have her here. But our first act is Marilyn Walker, and she's fabulous. Marilyn used to be a scientist turned musician. She's an activist musician. And so she uses her music. She plays guitar and ukulele and piano. And then her lyrics, I heard, are quite fun to be able to make a positive difference in the world. She also runs her own nonprofit. I got to take a look and make sure I have this right. It's called Connected by Music. And so she works with other musicians that are making a positive difference in the world through their music. So with that, let's give it up for Marilyn Walker, our first act.
Thank you so much, Wendy and White. I have wanted to play here, so I am so excited. I'll be telling you about myself through this next 45 minutes or so. And I'll start with one of my more shameful sides, because why not? Works best when you're not muted. Thank you. Well, I had me a day of reckoning, looking around my place. I thought maybe I should declutter, make a little space. 'Cause what if I die before I use all this stuff up from Costco? What if my mayo jar's really a lifetime supply? My possessions are piling, I'm behind in my filing. I don't know where to start, how to try. I've got too much stuff. I get more stuff every day. I start drinking and priming, no nickel and diamond, from Amazon onto eBay. I joined a 12-step Shoppers Anonymous group, and the first thing they asked was my name. I thought, wouldn't you like to know that? So I told them my name was Jane. Well, Jane, they said, we are so glad you came here today. Well, Jane, there's no shame here. We're all broken in our own way. Our possessions are piling. We're behind in our filing. With a nod, I said, have a nice day. I've got too much much stuff. I get more stuff every day. I start drinking and priming, no nickel and diming, from Amazon onto eBay. I dialed 1-800-GOT-JUNK, and they said I was too far gone. So I switched on the tube to relax for a bit. I couldn't see through the piles I had spawned. I can drive out to Walmart, I hear they are open all night. I might find some deals on puzzles or sparkly lights. I'm done with my pining, I'm over my whining. New shoes will make everything right. 'Cause I like my stuff, I can't seem to get enough. Well, shopping is thrilling, my cart keeps on filling, from Amazon onto eBay. It's the American way. I've got too much stuff. I get more stuff every day. I start drinking and priming, no nickel and diming, from Amazon onto eBay. Well, it's the American way. Have you done your shopping today? Go ahead and click. It'll be okay. Thank you. Well, we got that out of the way. There's other confessions, but tonight will not be all. I think that's maybe my only confessional for tonight. But I live in Boulder, Colorado. I was born in Chapel Hill. I'm going to talk about that a little more later. And Western North Carolina is very, very dear to me. I was born in North Carolina, grew up in Florida. My adopted home is Colorado. And now I have a new adopted home in Western North Carolina is where I spent my summers. I forgot that part. Anyway, now I have a new adopted home in central Mexico where my son lives out in the country. And I went out to visit once in this beautiful desert, and it was on fire. And sometimes songs come, and a song came as I stood there with the desert on fire. And the song became inspired by a book I had read called Solito by Javier Zamora about his journey, his first-person account of his journey from El Salvador to the United States without any family. So this is not that book, but it's very heavily borrowed from the book. This is Sophia and her journey. Cactus were in bloom, the desert was on fire when Sophia set out for the border. With a note pinned in her coat, a single change of clothes to join her mother, who had gone ahead before her. Her abuelo said to Paulo, she is tall for her age, I have taught her the ways of the land. She runs like a rabbit, she hides like a mouse. Here's something extra to meet your demand. Sophia, solita, little girl alone. Sophia, solita, pray the coyote guides you safe to your new home. 2 months of long, dusty, dirty days, La Linea was almost in sight. The final stretch across desert mountains, they would move silently at night. Paulo's foot went in a hole just before dawn. His ankle could carry no weight. He told the others to go on. He pointed to the north, a few more hours to a fence. Don't use a gate. Sophia, Solita, little girl alone. Sophia, Solita, pray the coyote guides you safe to your new home. The helicopters seemed to come from nowhere. The group scattered and dropped their packs. Sophia heard the voice of her abuelo. Run, Sophia, run. Don't look back. Sophia felt the heat of the coming day. Her cheek lay in the dirt. Her mouth so dry, she could not cry. She heard a whisper, it's a little girl. Sophia, Solita, little girl alone. Sophia, Solita, pray the coyotes guide you safe to your new home. Soft bed water lifted to her lips, gentle hands removed her coat. By the bed, Sophia saw a woman. In the woman's hands, the note. Concédale a esta niña un paso seguro. Mantén-la abrigada y lejos del daño. Ella es mi Sofía, ella es mi corazón. Grant this child safe passage. Keep her warm and far from harm. She is my Sophia, she is my heart. Then at the bottom, a faded phone number, almost torn apart. Pancakes, bacon, butter and syrup, Sophia clean in the woman's pajamas. At the door a soft knock, the woman turns the lock. Sophia, Sophia, Mama. I played that song recently. I opened for a guy named Brad Kollerick, and he has a song called Javier, based on Javier Zamora's story as well. And so I played my song, and then he played his song, and he said, if that's not an endorsement for the book, I don't know what is, that we already know of these two songs about it. So it's called Solito by Javier Zamora. Absolutely astounding story. Well, I have to get the tuning right. So, well, a friend of mine who I met at a songwriting workshop, I don't know if she's here. Is Ann here? Yeah, she said, I gotta come because it's zucchini season. So I hope you know what to do, Ann. I hope you remember your part. All right. It is zucchini season, and that can be a problem. Okay, no, I cannot play with that buzz. Hang on. Take a breath. It's all good. Stuff like this happens. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Maybe the guitar a little less hot. I strolled out to my garden as the sun rose o'er the land to gaze upon my vegetable patch, which I had so carefully planned. I blinked once, then I blinked twice. I could not believe my eyes. Had I grown a Cadillac or zucchini of enormous size? Well, I thought back to the night before, and if I had a good night's sleep, I was pretty sure I had closed my eyes, never uttered a peep. It was huge, it was green, it was beautiful, smooth as a baby's bottom, and pride swelled up inside of me, even though I knew it oughtn't. For what had I done? I'm not the sun, the rain, or the soil filled with goodness. I just planted some seeds for the food I need and kept out some of the weeds. Now I can make zucchini bread, zucchini pie, zucchini cake. My oh my, zucchini quiche, zucchini tarts, but that might give me zucchini tea. My zucchini noodles, zucchini soup, zucchini yogurt, zucchini gloop, zucchini fettuccine, zucchini and weenies. I could sew a zucchini bikini, I could carve a bed, a chair or a table. I could end world hunger. I'd finally be able to hold my head high for what I created, meaning for which I have so long waited. Years I have prayed for my destiny, and now I know it, zucchini. So I called my local TV station, said, quick, come out and see. I done broke the world's record for the largest zucchini. They said, listen, ma'am, this ain't the National Enquirer, and I don't mean to be rude, but they might be more keen than me on fake news about enormous food. So I took out my phone to make a picture and show 'em my squash was quite large. Oh goodness so great, someone give me some mace. Now that courgette's as big as a barge. My fence is knocked down, my mailbox is next. Time to grab my personal effects. I'm headed south to Mexico. This situation's become quite complex. Or I could make zucchini bread, zucchini pie, zucchini cake. My oh my, zucchini quiche, zucchini tarts, but that might give me zucchini TMI, zucchini noodles, zucchini soup, zucchini yogurt, zucchini gloop, zucchini fettuccine, zucchini and weenies. I could sew a zucchini bikini, I could carve a bed, chair or a table. I could end world hunger. I'd finally be able to hold my head high for what I created, meaning for which I have so long waited. Years I have prayed for my destiny, and now I know it, zucchini. I put the pedal to the metal and start my commute, but that fruit is still in pursuit. It's big and it's green and it's coming fast. I dial 911, 'cause who else can I ask? Hello, what's your emergency? I'm being pursued by a giant zucchini. I'm telling you, it belongs in a zoo. This zook's a big green meanie. And they said, ma'am, it's a crime to tie up this line with jokes and fooling around. So I hung up my phone, I was on my own while my squash was destroying the town. Well, Dead Man's Curve, it's coming up fast, and I try to slow my truck. But that zook hits my tail, over the edge I sail. Oh, flying. When I land, I'm surprised. It seems I'm still alive. I'm someplace soft but wet. I'm at home in bed and definitely not dead, though I'm drenched in a cold, cold sweat. I head straight out to my vegetable patch, which is catching the morning sun. My zucchini plants are covered with fruits, hundreds of little ones. The food bank could use those squash, I think, so I pick 'em. one and all. 'Cause if you're gonna end world hunger, it's best to start small. Thank you. I'm going to switch up instruments.
I'm going to be your guitar tech.
Thank you. Well, as Wendy said, I did spend much of my career as a scientist, and well, this next song is an outcome of that. It has science in it, and it's a true story. It even says that in the song. It's a true story. So anyway, this was the outcome of being invited to an expedition to Siberia by the Soviet Academy of Sciences. Gather round and I'll tell you a true story. There's a species that's named after me. But before I blush, it's not a grass or a rush, and it's definitely not a tree. My little species has no legs or wings. It's neither fish nor bumblebee. My species, well, it's kind of embarrassing. It's a fungus, you see. Oh, there are fungus, you can sing with me. Among us, there are fungus. Among us, there are fungus. Among us, and there's one named after me. Well, not just any fungus, oh no, it's a Lecaniculus fungus. It grows on tiny things that aren't even plants. It's a parasite, yeah, you heard that right. Smaller than the tiniest of ants. Well, now before you say, well, dang, how humiliating, I'm glad no fungus are named after me. I'll have you know that when fungus grow, they knit together the soil and that holds the trees. There are fungus among us. There are fungus among us. There are fungus among us, and there's one named after me. Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes. Fungus are so mighty they have a kingdom all their own. Without fungus, we would run out of space. They make dead stuff go away down to the bone. There are fungus among us. There are fungus among us. There are fungus among us, and I have one all my own. And now, without further decorum, it's called Pronectria walkerum. Let's bring this home. thank you so much for singing with me because, yeah, I often say, like, otherwise I like would have to go to therapy. Also, it's apparently a fungus drinking song, so that's pretty awesome. See that action back there. All right, well, I'm going to switch instruments again. I hope Rebecca's, I'm sorry about that guitar. It was way out of tune. All right. Yep, I'm going to go over to the piano. All right. I hope I'm forgiven for this song. I took off my blue suede shoes and thought, why not take it all? So I left my clothes in a pile on the floor and went walking down the hall. I live alone, so no one's looking at me, and that's a crying shame, 'cause I've got a first-class body. I'm as hot as a dying flame. I'm walking around naked. I'm walking around, oh, natural. I'm walking around naked. I'm walking with my socks on and nothing else. Thought I saw Elvis standing in my hall. He said, hey girl, put some clothes on. He was not enthralled to see me stripped to nothing, standing in full bloom. I'm an older, fatter thing, talking to the king, stripped bare to my birthday suit. You know I'm walking around naked. I'm walking around, oh, natural. I'm walking around naked. I'm walking with my socks on and nothing else. I got coffee out on the table, flowers in my hair. I hope Reverend Green drops by today when I'm not wearing underwear. Well, maybe we could share some prayers. Think I'll play piano, sitting bare-assed as can be, belting out gospel for Sunday when my phone begins to scream. I see the number, it's my daughter calling, all right. She said, Mom, are you walking around nude again? I said, yes, ma'am, I am tonight. I'm walking around naked. I'm walking around, oh, natural. I'm walking around naked. I'm walking with my socks on and nothing else. Took off my blue suede shoes and thought, why wear clothes at all? I made that story up. It's going to behave better, I hope. Well, after that, I think we need to howl along. So join me, you'll know what to do when we get to the spot. Well, you take great care of me. I know we both agree that scraps on the floor are your chore. We'd be overrun by squirrels if you weren't such a good girl. The mailman would walk right through our door. You're more than a good dog, you're a God dog. 'Cause God is dog spelled backward. When you live with a canine, you're in heaven all the time. Cannot be a prayer that goes unanswered. You bring back every stick I throw. You want to be everywhere I go. I am never lonesome with you by my side. When you're with me in the car, it never feels too far, 'cause every trip becomes a joyride. You're more than a good dog, you're a God dog. 'Cause God is dog spelled backward. When you live with the divine, you're in heaven all the time. There cannot be a prayer that goes unanswered. Well, now this is the banjo solo part, but no banjo tonight, so I'll tell you a story. I actually don't have a dog right now. I have a cat. And he loves this song, yeah. The thing is, I think he's so vain, probably thinks the song's about him. I didn't need those slippers. That rug was old anyway. You can take that chair, I'll sit there later. Well, year after year, it's abundantly clear which one of us is alpha, which is beta. Only you, know my true heart. Only you, love it when I fart. More than a good dog, you're a God dog. 'Cause God is dog spelled backward. When you live with the divine, you're in heaven all the time. There cannot be a prayer that goes unanswered. When you live with the canine, you're in heaven all the time. There cannot be a prayer that goes unanswered. Good dog. Thank you. All right, let's see if my capo's gonna behave. All right. So, like I said, I was born in Chapel Hill, and spent my summers in Brevard, actually up the road from here. But this part of North Carolina is very, very special to me. I even, as a child, saw a hellbender salamander and didn't know what it was, and I'm so proud of that. But anyway, this is a little bit of this song of loss, but it's a song of love. Where'd you go? 'Cause there's something you should know, something I've been trying to tell you. Well, Daddy, you up and died, and though I've tried and tried and tried, just can't make sense of why you'd go. You were supposed to walk me down the aisle, see your grandkids smile, hold that little child upon your knee. Well, now that child has grown, I've done my best all on my own to tell him all those stories you told me. We went chasing fireflies in the Carolina twilight, catching salamanders down by the stream. I thought you would last forever. Sometimes good times, sometimes good, sometimes goodbye don't just mean in between. Where'd you go? I remember playing in the snow when you dropped me off at school and was off to see the world, not quite grown up little girl. I turned my back, but I cried when you had to go. And I was sure you'd walk me down the aisle, see your grandkids smile, hold that little child upon your knee. Well, now that child has grown, I've done my best all on my own to tell him all those stories you told me. The last lesson you ever taught me was to hold today in my hand. The future is not a promise. Time is made of sand. Be sure to go chasing fireflies in the Carolina twilight. Catch some salamanders down by the stream. It turns out nothing lasts forever. Sometimes goodbye don't just mean in between. Yes, sometimes goodbye means a whole lot more than in between. Thank you. So, take the hand of the person next to you. Appreciate them. It's working so much better now. All right. Well, as Wendy said, I run a nonprofit called Connected by Music. My own work through that, I raise money and awareness for homelessness, for immigration, for climate change, a whole bunch of things that are, in my mind, are very related. And what's very important to me is hope. Hope is critical to all of us in challenging situations. And here we are in Nashville, and you've been through some. And as my plane took off, by the way, I got a message that our house was being evacuated from a fire. Turned out to be okay, but we've been evacuated 5 times. We've been through 2 big fires, or 2 big floods. And anyway. Hope. Jane Goodall wrote a great book about it. I asked the universe to send me a song about it, and this is what they sent me. I want to find a place off the road where the dream weavers sing to the stars. Want to dance along the river where coyotes play guitars. I want to visit that latitude where birds are singing gratitudes and mercies of beatitudes are the only laws we need. Hope holds us together. Dreams carry us forever. Us together. Hope holds us. Sing that line with me. Hope holds us. It's a state of mind. Doesn't mean we're blind. Hope is a guide across this divide. Us together. Dreams carry us forever. Hope holds us together. Hope holds us. Just a few times with me, if you would. Hope holds us. you. Well, I have one more song before we take a break, and I would like to invite Rebecca up. There she is, Rebecca Folsom. Oh my gosh, the fabulous. I should call her the fabulous Rebecca Folsom.
Marilyn has got some clever lyrics, doesn't she? From those zucchinis taking over to the dog's lament.
All right, well, I did want to say something about this song. So we talked about hope. This song I wrote during COVID, and the water in it was a metaphor. But I have, like I said, I've lived through 2 really horrific floods and a lot of fires. And as a scientist, hope's really important. And I also know facts. So this song was written during COVID, so that's the reference to being inside. But it's about being together in these times and about coming out of it all. So it's called, this is going to be the title track off my album, my new album, getting released in February, called Water's Gonna Rise. It's all about climate and environmental change and the way we address that. A shadow fell upon our land, bringing suffering and pain. Dark clouds covered the sky, it began to rain. Water's gonna rise, gonna rise. Water's gonna rise, rise high. Yeah, the water's gonna rise, gonna rise. Water's gonna rise, rise high. Darkness filled the souls of some, lines and sights were drawn. Taking refuge in our houses, we wait for the dawn. The sun's gonna rise, gonna rise. Sun's gonna rise, rise high. Yeah, the sun's gonna rise, gonna rise. Sun's gonna rise, rise high. Hearts begin to open, souls begin to see. There is no us and them, there's only you and me, only you and me. Yeah, we're all gonna rise, gonna rise. We're gonna rise, rise high. Yeah, we're all gonna rise, gonna rise. We're gonna rise, rise high. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. We're gonna This land was made for you and me. Yeah, we're all gonna rise, gonna rise. We're gonna rise, rise high. Yeah, we're all gonna rise, gonna rise. We're gonna rise, rise high. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Marilyn Walker from Boulder, Colorado.
White Horse, Black Mountain. We're going to take about a 15-minute break, right? Or are they going to come up
Yeah,
now?
they're going to come up. So before we take a break, we have a really special group here. Let's Choose Love is their name, and they are located in your area, and they are this amazing nonprofit that gives grants to all people, and like some like little kids to teenagers to people like me doing albums, and it's all around spreading love and positive energy and bringing good vibes to the world. And she can tell you much more about it, but the woman behind it and a dear friend and just a light in the world, please make welcome Wendy White. And with her is Jane Neighbors, so make her welcome also.
All right. I'm just curious, how many people were here during Helene? Quite a few of you. Me too. I live right in Riceville Valley. And I got tired of sitting on my porch crying, thinking that everything was gone, because all you heard from the radio on the car was Swannanoa, it's gone, Black Mountain, it's gone, River Arts District, it's gone. And I'm like, it can't all be gone. I'm looking around in my little space, and I'm like, I gotta go find out what is still there. So I took my little phone, my iPhone, and I got in my car, went around trees and under power lines in search for what was still here. And I came towards Black Mountain, Swannanoa, it was gone. And then I saw Dynamite Coffee, and I was so excited because it was still here. And there was somebody there that was on the porch that was just handing out free cups of coffee. And so, actually, I think I did pay for it, but anyway, he was there. And I went and I just started interviewing people, taking pictures, because I wanted to show people what was still here. And then I decided, I run a nonprofit called Let's Choose Love. I want people to tell me their stories, but I want to hear, how did you extend love and how did you receive love along the way? So they told me their horror stories, but then they also told me their stories of unbelievable bits of love, of communities coming together and helping each other out. And that just launched a whole initiative called Asheville Rising Love Along the Way, which was one of the projects of Let's Choose Love. And we're going to show you a film you can watch it. It'll be going as you take your break. But with the 2-year anniversary coming up, we decided we wanted to do something really, really special for the groups that have really helped us, the businesses and the organizations that are coming back to life. And Jane Neighbors is one of our board members, and she's going to share with you a little bit about what we're doing with Asheville Rising Love Along the Way now.
Thank you. So we're so thrilled to be here, and you can laugh a little bit that Wendy was one of those people out driving around under the power lines, but if you know her energy is really infectious, and when she's talking about let's really spread love and let's see what is still going on and how we can make this better. So as a board member, one of the things that our group came together to do was say, you know what, we should come up with awards and really look at these businesses around our area in Western North Carolina and say, wow, here's somebody who really persevered, and this is a resilience award. And here's a business that really was a community anchor. And if you raised your hand because you come here, you live here in this area, you probably know that White Horse Black Mountain was definitely one of those places, right? Right. And we've heard that Bob Hinkle is here tonight, and we're super excited to recognize him. We're so thrilled that you landed here after a really remarkable and fantastic career, and we're so happy with what you could do for the community.
We had to circle the airport a few times, but we landed.
I'm sorry?
Had to circle the airport a few times, but
Yeah. Yeah, circled a few times, I'm sure. I heard people were pulled up in the airport as well. But this is a Community Anchor Award to really recognize everything that you and this group did. And yes, and just in case you don't know, that includes raising $100,000 for community relief, which is just absolutely fantastic. And, handing out water and food and just making sure people felt that love.
I just have one more thing to say. Let's choose love.
Wait, we need to scooch over. Thank you. Thanks so.
Okay, you ready? Okay, welcome back, and thank you so much for all those who stopped by our booth. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, we are in for a very special treat. So I'm so honored to introduce not only an incredible musician, but just an amazing woman with a huge heart that is incredibly talented, and she uses her music for positive good in the world. So get ready to laugh, get ready to cry, get ready to kind of do a little bit of dancing, because her music helps you hit all of the emotions. And without further ado, for the amazing Rebecca Folsom, let's give it up.
Do you feel the hunger that goes unfed? The words of comfort that have gone unsaid. Feel the tears forever flow. The broken hearted that cannot find hope. Do you hear the calling far and wide? Hear the calling deep inside. Feel the tremble just before the fall. Oh, the calling is coming for us all. Do you hear the lies go round and round? The worn out structures falling down. Feel the fire that won't be tamed. The shadows crying to be named. Do you hear the calling far and wide? Hear the calling deep inside. Feel the tremble just before the fall. Oh, the calling is coming for us all. Do you hear, do you feel, do you see, do you know it's coming? Do you hear, do you feel, do you see? No, you can't stop running. Do you hear, do you feel your back against the wall? Oh, the calling is coming. Hey, 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 hey. Do you hear the calling far and wide? Hear the calling deep inside. Feel the tremble just before the fall. Oh, the calling, it's coming for us Do you feel the weary that never sleeps? Do you hear the whisper coming from the deep? Thank you. That's right. Oh man, the white horse. I love the white horse. Yay! Thank you all for coming out and making this possible. Ever since I was 10 years old and singing into a hairbrush, this is what I wanted to be doing, and thank you for making that possible. So this is a new one. Can you take the guitar down just a little? Help me, Lord, I didn't see it coming. Trust in heart, often running. Now here I am, blown open. A door slams, you lose a friend. Forever plans come to an end. Without a clue, it hits you out of the blue. Wide open sky. This crazy life can take us by, complete surprise. Breaking through out of the blue. With every love that I watched leaving, had me doubt and stop believing that I would find my happy ending. Pink clouds and silver linings seem far off with storms arriving. Then I met you, a dream come true out of the blue. Wide open sky, the butterflies took me by, complete surprise. Breaking through out of the blue. Here in the dark, all that we get is one step at a time, till life lifts you into a bigger view. Sometimes the view feels like that. Breaking through out of the blue. Wide open sky. The changing light opens our eyes one more time. Out of the blue. Wide open sky. How high we fly can take us by, complete surprise. We're breaking through. We're breaking through out of the Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So it's an interesting job to be a singer-songwriter who travels the world, and I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. It's my favorite job. But you get sort of plopped down in all these different places, and for many years I had my record label in Nashville and toured with my girl group out of there, and to the point where I was touring so much, and I lived part-time in Nashville and part-time in Colorado, that I forgot where the light switches were in my house. And I was like, might be time to come off the road a little bit, and but back on. And I wrote this with my good friend Sally Barris, and if you don't know who Sally Barris is, you should know. She's a wonderful singer-songwriter, hit writer out of Nashville. And we wrote this about being on the road, and some interesting places. I'm trying to think that I've played the Sanctuary Project, we're playing in prisons, so we're playing with 250 guys, in prison, and Yeah, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah. You know, they are so hungry for life and those things, and music is so beautiful in that way. We, the last show we did, that we had 250 guys all singing along to one of the songs. It was just so awesome. I wish I could have filmed it. I'll mind meld it with you. But this is a little one about walking the road. All of us are doing this, and it's called Run with the Gypsies. The day the gypsies came to town, with billowing tents and bells and jewels spinning round, the fiddler played, invited me in, and with a warning said, my friend, when you run with the gypsies, trust the road will be kind. Pack all your things lightly and leave the rest behind. Trust a soft bed will find you and you will be fed. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. I left the innocence of home, traded comfort for the wisdom of the road. When I broke down in a deep and darkened place, I was shown love and given grace. When you run with the gypsies, trust the road will be kind. Pack all your things lightly and leave the rest behind. Trust a soft bed will find you and you will be fed. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. The smell of earth, the sun-streaked sky, the changing winds that blow, a curious heart that is listening and finding beauty in the unknown. From rainy springs to leaves that fall, the twists and turns I've learned to embrace them all. We're all just travelers here with gypsy in our soul. We're passing through and letting go. When you run with the gypsies, trust the road will be kind. Pack all your things lightly and leave the rest behind. Trust a soft bed will find you and you will be fed. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I also want to thank Nathan on sound. Man, he is a rock star. Give it up for our sound man, Nathan. I forgot to tell you about being that traveling troubadour. I think some of you have heard me talk about. There was a time there I was doing all these Montana tours, and they were really cool. You do about 15 shows, but the only way you could do the whole tour, the guy that put it all together, he had a nudist resort, so you had to play the nudist resort. And that was a scene for sure. They were highly encouraging for us to take our clothes off while they complimented my dress. I was a little confused. Now, this is a song written in Taos, New Mexico. I go down there every year and for a little recharge, and it's called Extraordinary Days. Sitting with you the sunlight streaming in, gentle lull of voices as another day begins. And I think about how I spend my time, each moment so small like pennies I find, once forgotten in my pocket. They are each extraordinary days of our lives, and how they move so fast, how the most significant moments we don't notice till they pass, till they pass. A lifetime of coin tosses, carousel of gains and losses, like the blessed day I met you, or the morning the doctor gave the news, or the accident that happened in a flash. Time slowed and we slipped the gap, and we couldn't believe that nothing happened. They are each extraordinary days of our lives, and how they move so fast, and how the most significant moments we don't notice till they pass. And round and round and round we go, round and round and up and down and lost and found, till the end. Lord, then we know they were each extraordinary days of our lives, and how they move so fast, and how the most significant moments we don't notice till they pass, till they pass. Thank you. I'd like to invite a friend up here, a new friend, Mr. Mark Moore. Please come on up and join me here if you're not already on the wings there. There he is. Here comes Mark Moore. We got together and these are so groovy. I thought, it might be nice to have a little groovy player on them. So when you're touring out in the world, it's always fun to have somebody jump in and sing with you.
She meant grumpy, not groovy, though.
Mark, he's a grumpy guy. Actually, that was
Grumpy,
not my experience at all. All right,
Wait
ready?
a second.
So this, this song was written when I was touring in Hawaii on the Big Island, and I need to do a little work there. Oh, here.
That's what it is.
On the Big Island at the volcano, and can you take his guitar down just a hair in my monitor? That'd be great. This is where we are.
That's all right. Key is it? Okay.
Okay. This is a song about saying no when something is just like, you're done, it is history, it is time to just be like, shunk, you are out of my life. This is a no. And there are a lot of things going on right now. We got some big no's too. So here's a little no song. is a dangerous try. Should have left a long time ago, united to myself, but now I know I won't be looking back. Burn it down to the ground, there's nothing left for me. Burn it down to the ground, set me free. Burn it down to the ground, that's how it has to be. Burn it down, Lord, burn it down. I feel it's brittle to breaking, stacked up like a funeral pyre. I'm playing with the matches of my true unmet desire. Nothing left for me to figure out. Time is here, there's no more doubt. Watch me light this fire. Burn it down to the ground, there's nothing left for me. Burn it down to the ground, set me free. Burn it down to the ground, that's how it has to be. Burn it down, Lord, burn it down. And there's a heat rising, it's burning out of control. Gonna lift me up and out of here. It's gonna free my soul. Mark Moore, heat rising, it's burning out of control. It's gonna lift me higher. It's gonna free my soul. Burn it down, there's nothing left for me. Burn it down, Lord, set me free. Burn it down to the ground, that's how it has to be. Burn it down, Lord, burn it down. Burn it down, burn it down. Oh, burn it down, Lord, burn it down. Mr. Mark Moore on that.
Aw, shucks, don't make me blush.
All right. So the next song I've got for you is a newish one. I actually think last year when I played here, it was its debut. I debuted it here with you. And this is a little song that I wrote after I was meditating. And there we go. Yeah, and there's a little sing-along in it. You guys ready for a sing-along? Okay. When it gets to your point where you get to sing, and I'll cue you and everything, all you got to do is just go la 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 la, and I'll give you the melody. So, you got the lyric down? Okay, great. Mark is going to join me on the last song of the set, so thank you, Mr. Mark Moore. I took my seat to meditate for the health benefits and to feel great. I should have put on a seatbelt, 'cause Lord, I went for a ride with all the voices inside, all the inner personalities we try to deny. First me on the bus was my friendly tour guide, laughing and hugging with a wide open smile. Right next to her, my mother superior, a scolder and a worrier. She's so uptight, judging everything is wrong or right. And underneath that me is me who feels small, shaking and trembling, afraid of it all. Marching the aisles is my militant, organized, intelligent. On the ceiling, my space cadet, always playing hard to get. There's a lot of people riding on this bus. Shall I introduce you to the rest of us? In the circle of life, leave no one behind. Don't worry if you're up or you're down. It's a matter of trust. Lucky us that the wheels on the bus keep going round and round. Here we go. We all sing la 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 la, la 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 la. There are no losers in the circle of life. Don't worry, it'll come back around again. I think you got it. The back seat is my mobster, looking to score, hanging out with my addict who always wants more. I feel embarrassed, I just shared this. Private me is so stressed, so in run my spiritual self, so much needed emotional help. It takes a full team to help with all my self-esteem. I'm learning to make room for this bigger crowd. I'm getting kind of used to all these characters hanging around. In the circle of life, leave no one behind. Don't worry if you're up or you're down. It's a matter of trust. Lucky us that the wheels on the bus keep going round and round. And we all sing la 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 la, la 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 la. There are no losers. Let's do that again. And now let the parts of yourself you don't normally give a voice to, let them out. We all sing la 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 la, la 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 la. There are no losers in the circle of in. Race is my adventurer. I'm super into her. Then my life enthusiast, getting everyone to chase their bliss. My confidence rock star, living fast and going far. My over-scheduler, Lord, I can't keep up with her. Release the wheel and take 3 breaths. It's a crazy circus journey and we're doing our best. Embrace it all with a bigger view. Trusting together we can all make it through. All the parts of me and me and me and me and me. And you and you and you and you and you. And you and you and you and you and you. And we all sing la 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 la. La 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 la. There are no losers. One more time, all parts of you. And we all sing la 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 la. La 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 la. There are no losers. There's some midnight cruisers and bluesy boozers and schmoozy schmoozers, paranoid accusers, some whoop-dee-doozers, a few Canadian hoosers. How about you and yours in the circle of life? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. There we go. And I have to tell you that I actually called up one of my friends, a song doctor. I call her a song doctor in Nashville. That song was twice as long as what it was. It had that many more people in it. And she's like, we must take a machete to this. So that's this simplified version. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's do this guy. So, some of you know, and Wendy was talking about it in my introduction, that my most recent album is the Sanctuary album, and that's one where I've been doing these outreach programs. I teach vocal freedom, have been doing that for 30-some years, helping people move past their fears and their limitations and open to their authentic voice. And so we've been taking these workshops in with marginalized people who have some pretty amazing things going on in their lives, you know, refugees who have been leaving war situations, and veterans, and people who have experienced homelessness. And, you know, it's just been an amazing, amazing process to write with these people. We put it all on an album, the Sanctuary album. It's streaming on everything. We went to #1 on the National Folk Americana Radio with it, which was awesome. Super cool that they wanted to hear these stories. You know, I didn't know how it was going to go over. And this is a story that I wrote with a number of people who were recently housed after many years of being homeless. And I wrote it one time, and then I had to go back and rewrite it a little deeper. I had an experience of very minor homelessness for me. Yeah, puppy. You know what that's like. And my sister experienced homelessness for many, many years. So all this got woven into this song. It's called Mercy. Standing on the corner, 2 homeless daughters, young eyes that have seen too many things, shivering there with broken wings. Even now, the memory stays. The rain was cold, cut to the bone, the kind you feel when you're all alone. But the pain that hit even harder was the look on the face of our Father. Looking back, sorry, I lost the words there. Was the look on the face of our Father, driving up in his car and choosing not to bother. We can make the angels sing, or we can make them cry. All the trouble that living brings can't help but wonder why. Not mercy, 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 for heaven's sake, oh mercy. Please heal this human ache. Well, I got out, but my sister's in deep. Lost her mind living on the street, caught in the undertow of mistreating. Well, I built a fortress of succeeding and lost track of her tender heart beating. Well, she's gone mad, how is that? That I'm the one acting crazy, like that night I dropped her last Christmas Eve As the snow fell, she turned the key to the storage locker where she'd sleep, and I pretended not to see. We can make the angels sing, or we can make them cry. With all the trouble that living brings, can't help but wonder why not mercy, 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 for heaven's sake, oh mercy. Please heal this human ache. My sister passed away this year. Wiser now, the choice was clear. We brought her home before she departed, going back to where we started, with a prayer for the open hearted. Oh mercy, 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 for heaven's sake, oh mercy. Please heal this human. Mercy, mercy, for how we break, oh mercy. Please heal this human ache. Thank you. All right, we're going to give you the title track of the album here. This is the Sanctuary song. I so wish I could mind meld all the things that happened in the years that we've been doing the Sanctuary Project. And a huge shout out to Let's Choose Love that really made a difference in me being able to release that album. So Let's Choose Love. You guys are amazing. So when I did these workshops with these teenager refugee kids, and I did my first workshop. It was my first outreach, and I walked in and there were 30 teenagers all in a circle waiting to get started, and all different countries and different languages, and they were all sitting there like this. And I was like, oh man, this could be tougher than I thought. Like, they're just sort of a big no. And with all the exercises we did and having them write their stories, by the end of the day, I could not get those kids off the stage. Like, they were leaping up and pushing each other out of the way to do it, and saying stories they'd written about their grandmothers that they missed and back in their homeland, and what had happened in their lives and their African dances, and it was just an extraordinary experience. But one girl out of the 30 teenagers would not participate, and she was, wrapped up real tight. But at the very end, I started taking down the equipment and saying goodbye to everybody, and she said to her girlfriend she wanted to get up on the microphone, so we put it back together. She got up on the microphone, and in English she said, "I have a voice." And her friends were crying and hugging her, and it was just, and that, man, is the middle bullseye of what the Sanctuary Project is about, that each one of us has a voice. We make a difference. Do not get discouraged. We're little drops, and then we make the Grand Canyon together. So this is Sanctuary. One voice rising in the darkness, one voice, no matter how small, one voice, each of us together becomes the one voice of us all. One voice, brothers and sisters. One world, it's really rather small. One world, ours to care for. One world together, a sanctuary for all. One voice, one world, one choice. Love, show us how we can make a sanctuary, a safe refuge, a higher ground. One people living in one world, each act of love. Show us how. Every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. Oh, every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, we're building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. Love, love signs on the corner. Love shows how we can make a sanctuary, safe refuge, a higher ground. One people, one world, each act of love. Show us how. Thank you. Are you guys good with 2 more songs? Okay, we're going to give you 2 more songs. I want to get Marilyn up here to do this song with me. This is the Wild Women song. Wendy, do you want to get up and sing on this too? Come on, Wendy, do it. Do it, do it. Life is short. Get up and sing Wild Women with me. All right. Anybody else out there just really want to get up here and sing Wild Women with me?
Wild women out there.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me tell you a story about some women I know. Do anything they want, they'll tell you so. They can take just nothing, make it into something good, and something into nothing if it ain't doing what it should. Ain't hanging around, no one to tell us what to do. Wild women, wild women, wild women. Never, 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 never get the blues. That's right. I don't know if you picked up on this, but this is a yell along, and you can yell along with us. So when we sing Wild Women, you sing with us. You know this world can be full of lies and sin. You've never been hit so hard you can't get up again. Now listen to that spark of truth lives inside your soul that leads you to the healing that will make you whole. We're all in this together. Come on and grab hold. Wild women, wild women, wild women. Never, 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 never get the blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody got the right to push you around. Nobody got the right try and hold you down, not even yourself. Nobody got the right to hit and abuse. We are women of heart and soul. Lord, we paid our dues. I love the dancers. You guys are awesome. Did real good back there. All right. Do you guys want to scat a little?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, ready? Doodly-bum, ba-dee-bum, 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 ba-dee-bum. Get on that microphone, Wendy. Let's hear you. Wild women, wild women, wild women. Never, 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 no, we never. I love this business going on up here. No, we never. We never get the blues. Thank you, Marilyn Walker. She did a wonderful first set. Wendy Y doing great things, so let's choose love. We're gonna get Mark Moore up here and give you your last song of the evening. You know, unless you go crazy or something. All right, Colorado. Oh. I didn't have enough room to put them all in. Mark, are you coming up? There he is. I didn't write this song, but I sure wish I did. This is an Andy Grammer song. And here we go.
Okay.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, Nathan, for a great job over there. Thank you, Bob, for having such an amazing place. I love coming here. Thank you all for coming so that I can come here. Thank you, the bartenders and all the people that are making this happen, all the volunteers. I've been grinding so long, been doing this for years. I got little to show just climbing this rope right here. There's a man upstairs that keep bringing me more rain. But I've been sending up prayers, something has changed. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Now all my dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. Good to be alive right about now. Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Good, good, good. Good to be alive right about now. Hallelujah. Let that bassline move you. Say yeah. Good to be alive right about now. I was dead in the water, nobody wanted me. I was old news, I ran cold as cold could be. But I kept right about now. Oh. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Hallelujah, let that bassline move you. Say yeah, good to be alive right about now. Oh. I almost cannot handle it. I could get used to this. I almost cannot handle it. I could get used to this. I think I finally found mine. Now sing with us. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Let's hear you.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Good to be alive right about now. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Good, 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 good to be alive right about now. Hallelujah, let that bassline move you. Say yeah, good to be alive right about now. Mr. Mark Moore up here. Thank
Rebecca
you.
Folsom.
I'm Rebecca Folsom. Thank
Rebecca
y'all so much.
Folsom.
You guys are amazing. Okay, we'll give you one more to go home. Send you on your beautiful way. Thank you, and feel free to come say hi over at the table there. You don't have. Great if you buy something, but you don't have to. Just come say hi. We also have a Mediterranean cruise that I'm taking a small group of people on. If you feel like coming, we got 3 cabins left. Come check it out. Oh man, I had the good fortune of singing at Kerrville Folk Festival right before Judy Collins, and she sang this song after we got off the stage, and it was a dream come true. This song is in my bones, as it is in many of ours. Roars and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Feel free to sing along if you want. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing where you feel as every fairy tale comes real. tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads. They say I've changed and something's lost and something's gained. Living every day. Sing with me now. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Thank you all so much. Have a great, 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 wonderful fall. Mwah. Hope to see you next year.